Hey guys, today we're previewing a game called Stardust Vanguards.
And in the first 30 seconds, we're going to run through all the important details.
And then if you like what you see, you can stick around as we go into the crunchier details.
So let's begin. And the time starts now.
Stardust Vanguards is a local co-op game for up to 4 players. Decked out in mechs, you duke it out in quick and action-packed death matches, where just one hit brutally leads to death.
At your disposal, you run with a beam sword that can deflect missiles, a 3-second shield, a dash that if overused becomes busted, and a few self-aiming missiles of your own.
There are also random events such as pyro attacks and the ability to call in your own army of reinforcements that mix things up and change the momentum of the game.
There's no time to stop and think. With Stardust Vanguards, you get fast, competitive, versatile, and gripping battles with friends.
Okay, now let's take it slow and talk about this game in more detail. Currently on Steam Greenlight, Stardust Vanguards is made by Zanrai Interactive, which is actually a team of 2, Jason Cooey and Simon Inch. If you haven't noticed, the game takes inspiration from anime space operas of the 80s and 90s. For those not too familiar with the genre, like us, it essentially sets the stage for space warfare fought in mechs. There are other more subtle nods to the genre, such as the attractive anime-styled portraits of the Vanguards, which help to make Stardust feel like anime space opera the game. And it's also highly indicative of the game's stunning presentation, that from the menu sounds to the explosion animations to the electric music form a compelling atmosphere.
What Stardust does so brilliantly is combine pleasing presentation with lightning quick and engaging gameplay. Games seemingly play out as simple duels between competitors across different maps, but there are 2 factors that make them much more than simple. The first is the RP system. RP refers to reinforcement points, which are gained by killing others and lost upon death. RP allows you to summon reinforcements, whose size depends on the quantity of your RP. This builds a risk and reward dilemma, as you want to use your RP before you die, but also save it up to send in a more potent attack.
The second is the space pirate invasions. About halfway through your battles, you are interrupted by either a fleet of space pirates or a sudden burst of their powerful missiles. They can be quite overwhelming in number, and it's quite easy to rack up a few deaths to them. What's quite interesting about these invasions is how the dynamic between players change. Whilst duking it out with one another, we would informally agree to cooperate against the pirates. But there was always a sneaking suspicion that one of us would take advantage of the situation. And on a few occasions, to Josh's misfortune, that's exactly what I did.
We have to acknowledge the Achilles heel of this game in our only real critique: local co-op exclusivity. We grew up with local multiplayer and most definitely think it's a lot of fun, but in the age of online multiplayer it has become less easy and impractical. Still, on the few occasions we play locally with friends, we'd be more than happy to put Stardust on. This is a fun game to play with friends, and it really feeds off the competition between you and your mates. And you should at least consider upvoting it on Greenlight.
We'd like to thank Jason and Simon for giving us a copy of their press demo. The demo only had deathmatch available as an option, and when the full version releases this month, there will be a plethora of more options.
And we should also note that we only made this video because we enjoyed the game so much and really wanted to share it with you guys. We'll be back next time with our top 5 indie games of September. Until then, goodbye.